When I was younger, I was in the forest industry. I did a lot of silviculture work. A couple times I actually got a couple helicopter rides for fighting fires. That was it. I was like, I need to get me my license sometime in my life.
The seed was sown, but Clayton Haskell recognized that the challenge ahead was going to be both intellectual and financial. A trades bursary from the New Relationship Trust helped his dream take flight.
I'm classified to fly. This helicopter behind me is the Robinson R-22. It's a light utility helicopter. It can get into smaller creek beds. This school was very intense. The course is pretty much 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. A few times it's really emotionally and mentally it's really straining, but you know, we just gotta push through it. It's a very intense course, very challenging, that's for sure.
But I did most of his ground school training, and so I worked with him through the ground school course. And I know with a lot of our students, it's a struggle. There's a lot of things that you don't use day to day, and if you're a more mature student, some stuff you learned in school that you haven't looked at in years, you've got to relearn. And
you got to learn meteorology, you got to learn aerodynamics, the science of flying, and I had to get my commercial radio's license, and also I had to be, you know, medically cleared to fly. It was pretty intense.
we do spend time in our ground school. We don't just talk about, you know, the nuts and bolts of meteorology and so on. We spend time on how to create a resume and how to prepare for the job interview and what operators are looking for.
The overall process took me just over 10 months. I got 115.8 hours. It was difficult, but it was just a lot of work in a short amount of time. If NRT didn't help me out as graciously as they did, I would have had to borrow more money.
I know it was pieced together from a few sources, and that's the way it is for most of our students. Very few people walk in the door, you know, with $52,000 in their pocket ready to go from one source. There's lots of good success stories out there. Hopefully Clayton will be one of them too. He's worked hard at it. He's got a fair amount of drive and motivation to have got where he's got so far. The only thing that's for sure is if you give up, it won't happen.
I'm the first ever transnation helicopter pilot, my commercial pilot's license. I hope that would inspire other youth to strive hard to reach their goals and stuff. I know what kind of obstacles they went through because I've been there. It can be done.